unless you ready for this problem. Mama always taught me, you don't start those, you solve them. Finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Saying get off, I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this ball pit. Used to work out hard afraid, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing, look, we mobbing. All in got timing, what? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver, it's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a chokehold. K.O. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the fruit that fell early. Slither with these snakes on me, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges. So who the I look like if I slow up now? Talking out that neck, but calm that down. Used to let that slide just to keep folks around. Now I keep in my bag in case they get loud. We pipe that smoke down. Don't get me rowdy. These can't rap with me. Say they proudly. Bad Mike Lowry. Serving face in season. I even brought my Lowrys. They like my little voice. They think they sweet. They think they gon' beat this little caramel. Well, I'm the new age Eve. Forbidden gems up my sleeve. Next to that, I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Boston Celtics.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
Right side Tatum. Got a piece of it. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Garnett's got his second basket.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the basket by Tatum.
Yeah, the problem with Jason Tatum in the pick and roll is he can roll or pop, and that makes him hard to guard.
Pass to Sprewell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Garnett. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Edwards drives in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Pass to Love. Outside, Edwards. That's a pick by Love. To the paint. Plays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket by Hauser.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Love outside. Pass to Garnett. Jacks up a three. And it's White with the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
There's Brown with the three. Sprewell grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the inside. And Garnett with the slam.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
And White with the stuff.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Outside Edwards. A second chance effort. Off on the layup. Celtics trailed by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garnett with the block. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. That's a pick by Love. Pass to Sprewell. Love outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Love's got 5 now.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Watson on the drive. Misses the easy stuff. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, how about the range there from Szczerbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Here's Vucevic. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 9. Pass to Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now, boy. If he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Back to Pritchard. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter. With the drive. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Tatum. Here goes. Oh!
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Now here's Brown. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Marbury. Still without a basket. Pass to Serbiak. Down low. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Celtics. 1:58 left now here in the second. Now Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. No good there.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Marbury. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 8. Butler from outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, never one to force up a 3. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a three-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
Back to Vucevic. In the corner. Tatum with it. Busted. No good that time either. Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Well, that's exactly what you hope to get to offensively. Jimmy Butler off the bounce, getting downhill.
And it's Vucevic missing. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-3 run. Butler on the way. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Vucevic. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Rebound by Butler. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Oh, that's a strong finish. Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Celtics trailed by 16. Pass to Vucevic. Rebound by Serbiak.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Boston now. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Walsh. Now Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Love. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Garnett.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Celtics have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And Harper drops them both. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Pritchard. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
And the first one drops.
Edwards. 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. Celtics trailed by 20 to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second.
Well, you guys know, Love knows how to find the contact when he wants to. Good job getting to the line.
Good on the second free throw. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Harper, no good. Timberwolves leading by 21. It's Garnett on the wing. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Inside, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Assist from.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Pass to Benton. Shot to stop the run. Cans it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Shireman. Nothing on the board. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's the drive. Here's Sprewell. Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You got size and quickness. That's a great combination that Sprewell possesses.
Here's Shireman. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pass to Sprewell. Down low. Here's Gugliotta. Kicks it out to Garnett. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Garnett's got 22.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
And here's Harper from the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Sprewell.
Kevin Love.
Love wide open. He fires. And again.
For equal swing span, I'm never just winging it, I'm a thinking man. Me and Preem, we like the town car, we Lincoln fam. Frequent Puerto Rican hair, my sneakers lease a G a pair. Be aware this ain't even fair. These are millionaire hands, get paid handsome. What you expect, I'm a handsome man. Yup. I will answer your prayers fast. From your lips to Marciano's ears. Lord. Prayer hands.
Yeah. Al, Chris Crack, Casdini. Pull up with a Salvador and a cold kid, man. Soon as Vincent stroll in, know the business. When I was young, had goals and ambitions. Somewhere along the road, codependence on the pole position. Grew up without a boulder. My father go on mission. Mom working 2 jobs to make sure we had a loaded fridge. No rotors in the crib and a stove in the kitchen. Y'all stay repeating how y'all clothes dripping. As a kid, my clothes drip, cause my mother had to wash my school fit and line dry them every night, cause they the only ones I owned that it fit. So in the morning, pull the uniform from the rope and clip and throw them on, even though they was wet, and hope the other kids ain't noticed the drip. Come on. That's why my bed be no soda mixed in. That's why I don't stress these grown rappers throwing their sauce that I hit in. Bring the to my lips like Beyonce knows kissing. Joe Schmoes throwing shows, just to say they throwing